Hello, good morning everyone. Hope you're well and enjoying your week so far and looking forward to some family time together. So if you can and you are able to, then please bring your mats in a circle shape. So you're facing one another, whether they're 2, 3, 4 of you. If you have a family member in the home that's sort of questioning coming and joining, then now is the chance to grab them and bring them over. Doesn't matter age, ability, it's a connected, unified practice for everyone. So come join and we will start seated on our mats, so either a cushion or just your mat or towel or block under your seat bones. Get grounded in your seat bones so you're really nice and rooted and connected, and then start to bring the shoulders back in a few circles. So just moving them back, feeling them start to open, and then moving them forward, nice big circles. And one more time back, you can bring the arms with them so you're really opening through those shoulder joints, and then bring them forward again, opening through those shoulder joints. And now we're going to lift our shoulders up to our ears and we're going to drop them away from our ears. As we do this, we breathe in and then we breathe out. Really feel them release. 2 more, breathe in, breathe out. 1 more, breathe in, breathe out. Lovely. Switch the cross of your legs. Lift your left arm up to the sky. Bring it across to the floor beside you. Then lift the other arm up high. And then take a deep stretch over so you're reaching towards the corner of the mat. You feel a nice stretch through the side of the body. Take 2 more breaths. You can breathe in and out through the nose, or breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then let the arm come through, center to the other side. Lift up first and then make a little moon shape with the right arm, or the left arm, sorry, and bring it over the head. Not pushing, remember you need to know your limits. Take 2 breaths. 1 more big inhale, big exhale. Come and lift up. And this time we're going to lift the arms up high and then bring them back behind us. Like a morning stretch. 3 more, bring them up as we breathe in. Bring them back. 2 more, create a smile as well. And breathe out, a little smile on your mouth, to your family maybe. Inhale, another smile. This time leave the hands behind you. And I want you to either come up on little fingertips or have the palms flat down. And you're going to squeeze your shoulders and you're going to open your heart. You can take the legs a little further away from you and you're going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, squeeze the shoulders like you're squeezing a lemon between the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. This is really good if you're over your computer all days. Breathe in, breathe out. And we like to breathe deeper in yoga, so we get that full breath. Let's bring our prayer to our heart space. And let's start our little short practice with something or someone you feel very grateful for. So gratitude is the feeling of being really appreciative and really taking time to think of something that makes you feel good, or something that you might take for granted usually, but actually when you think about it, you really value it and it's really important to you. So think of someone or something that you're really, really grateful for. Perhaps it's just something you close your eyes and think about. Perhaps you would like to share it with your room. Maybe it's someone in the room that you feel quite grateful for, just to have them in your life. So just think or say a few words, because sometimes although we feel these things, we don't really think about them enough, and we don't really let someone know about it enough, or remind ourselves, especially during these times. So it's really important to remember what we're grateful for. And let's breathe that into our bodies. And let's breathe out. And then I'd love you all to come onto your hands and knees, keeping your gratitude thoughts with you. Hands are really spread under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, and you take a breath in as you lift up, open your heart. And you take a breath out as you round your back, chin to chest. 3 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Like an angry cat rounding their back. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more, breathe in. And breathe out. Now I'd like you to tuck the toes under and come back to your rock. Usually we have rock with flat feet. This time, to stretch our feet, we can tuck our toes. If it's too much, have flat feet. If you can, you tuck your toes, you spread your fingers, and you get a lovely big stretch through your back and your shoulders as you take 3 big breaths. You can also get a nice stretch under your arms. 2 more breaths. 1 more big breath in, big breath out. And let's slowly lift up. I would like you to come back onto your seat and turn, if you're in your circle, with your legs not super wide, but just as wide as you start to feel a little bit of resistance in your inner thighs. Now you might want to shimmy together so your feet are touching. And then from here, you might be able to catch hands. You might have a strap or something available you're using to hold. Otherwise, on your own, you can breathe in, and you can imagine a line drawing you to your families as you breathe out. Sitting up on something can be really helpful here as well. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you're anything like me and suffer from inner thigh tightness, hip tightness, this one is lovely to hold for a minute or 2 every day. Never pushing, knowing your limits. Feeling through the breath how deep you might want to go, or not. Maybe it's too deep. Relax the shoulders. Notice if you're holding anything in the teeth or the face. We're going to take 4 more deep breaths. Maybe you catch fingertips from family, maybe not. Keep the neck soft. 1 more breath in. And breath out. Maybe you can feel yourself getting deeper each time, or each time you enter this pose, this shape. Breathe in as you lift on up. Coming up first, and then bring the legs together. I'd like you to come back to your tabletop. Watch your fingers spreading wide to really root and ground you. Tuck your toes, and then start to lift your hips to your dogs. Your beautiful, happy, friendly dogs. And shake your head to check you have no tension there. And walk out the hands, walk out the feet, stretch down the back of the legs, bend the knees as much as you need. Now I'd like you to walk your dog forward to your mat, and then walk it backwards, because we have to keep those dogs walking and active all the time. Very important. Now if you want, and you can travel your dogs off your mats. Keeping balanced. Lifting your belly in can help to really keep you balanced. Keep your neck soft so you don't hurt your neck. And see if you can high five a family member with your front and back paws. See if you can catch yourself balancing on 3 legs. Give them a high five with your leg. Enjoy moving around the room and connecting to your family in different ways. And when you have done that, make your journey back to your own mats. Take 2 breaths in. And step your right foot forward to your lizard. As we lift up, we open our hearts. We breathe out and we sink and open the arms. Making noises if you wish. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we're going to twist that lizard by putting our left hand down on your block or on your mat, and then lifting the right hand up or onto your back. You might be able to lift the back knee up and take a twist and just keep the neck soft. So you're in a bit of a funky pose, but this is also a balance. So you want to lift the belly in. We're going to take 3 breaths, find a point of focus to keep steady. Take another breath in, breath out, and lower that back knee. Bring your hand down, step to your long line, your plank. And then we lower our knees and we come onto our bellies. Good, everyone. Bring your hands forward and lift up. Relax your shoulders into your cobra, your snakes, and optional slithering sounds down. And then bring your hands again somewhere that doesn't hurt your back. As you lift your shoulders, raise up. Feel that beautiful heart open up. And then slither down. One more, hands can be wherever feels good. Breathe into the back of the heart and slither down. Come back to your rock. Toes can be under or not. Stretch back. Raise back to your dog. Now in your dog, I'd like you to be happy dogs, wagging your tails side to side. Therefore, stretching your side bodies, keeping your hands firmly flat into the mats. Take another 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Take a breath in, breath out. Left foot forward, gently on your mats. Raise the fingers up. Breath out, open that beautiful heart. Bring the sunshine into your rooms. Inhale. Breath out. One more to lift and smile. Breath out. Now let's bring our right hand down onto your mats or onto something that you're using. Take a nice twist up with the left hand up to the sky or onto your back. Maybe you raise off your knee as you open your heart. Take 2 breaths, softening the shoulders. One more breath in, breath out. Step to your dog. One swoop with the dog and take 3 breaths here. Shoulders are away from the ears. Knees are as bent as you need them. Now we're going to come back to our swinging tree by walking our hands back to our feet and take a nice swing of the tree here, letting the branches move. And I'd like you to walk that tree. The tree is heavy in the roots, but our arms are swinging. Again, maybe we swing near someone, but controlled. We don't want to hurt anyone. It's just a controlled movement. And then we take a little swing somewhere else, relaxing the head, getting that lovely stretch all the way down the back. And then come back to your mats. Find yourself rooted at the back. Now our tree gathers some wind and it starts to lift as we breathe in, and it lifts all the way up. We hold it there on the tippy toes and we breathe out. We breathe in, squeeze the belly in as we lift and open the heart. Breathe out. One more to lift. We're going to hold it here. We're going to squeeze everything in. Try not to wobble like me for 3, for 2, and then land back on your feet. Lovely. Shake it out, everybody. So if you've been here before, you'll remember some of these poses. Connecting up now. So let's take our aeroplane. Our aeroplane flies. We take our right foot in to the mat. You can face your families here. You ground the right foot onto the mats. You take your prayer to your heart. You focus. You lift your belly, and as you breathe in, you take a flying pose somewhere beautiful and exotic. You keep steady and strong in the legs, and if you fall, just catch yourself on your bent leg. If you're steady, you can open those wings and take 3 breaths. Testing your balance, your concentration, and if you have a bit of a wobbly mind at the moment, these shapes can be a little more wobbly, so notice that. Breathe in, and then step it back. Land gently, shake it out. Notice what you did on that side and bring it to the other side. Left foot forward, ground, prayer to heart. Breathe in as you lift and you land. Open your wings wherever they want to take you, maybe connecting to family fingertips. 3 breaths. Keep the belly in. Try to keep your focus. 1 more breath in, breath out, and then gently land back. I'd like you to shake your feet, shake your hands, and now we're going to create a big star with our body. Open out, and then a little shape squeezing in. A big star opening wide to the corners of your mat. Look at your families, give them a big cheesy smile, and then a squeeze in, a hugging yourself. 2 more, a big star opening out, stretching the fingers, a big hug to yourself. 1 more, opening out, squeeze those shoulders, and a nice squeeze in. Lovely, everyone. Shake out your feet, your hands, and we're going to finish with our strong goddess. So if you were here last time, you'll remember our goddess is full of power and strength. She stands with her feet a little bit facing out in the center of her mat. Prayer comes to the heart, and as you breathe in, you lift, like a little feeling of lifting, and breathe out as you bring the knees out to the side and come down. Let's do 3 more. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out. Really strong. If you have your lion's breath, you can do that here. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. Big breath out. And we're going to hold here. We're going to keep the eyes closed or focus on a point. As you feel the strength and power in your legs and belly, keep a long line, because yoga also helps us with our nice, lovely posture. Take another 2 breaths. Feel stronger than ever. 1 more breath, you can do this. Now start to raise up again. Squeeze and come back to your stand. Good, everyone. Shake the feet, shake the hands. Now gather everyone together on a mat. So one of you choose a mat in your room that you're going to sit on, or sit on the floor, wherever feels comfortable. And I would like you to go back to back with your family for our lovely back breathing, connected breath, okay? So if you've not done this before, it's where we breathe together as a family. And if you've done this before and maybe been practicing, this is your chance to add more breaths to this lovely connected breathing. So I'd like you to go back to back. I'd like you to feel each other's shoulders and backs and back of heads perhaps. prayer comes to the heart, or maybe just gently resting your hands on your knees, soft through your mouth, through your eyebrows, and start to feel the breath starting to form, and start to feel the connection of yourselves breathing all together. And I would love you to see if you can take 5 deep breaths together without sound, just peace. Just feeling shoulders rise and fall. Softness through the face. Peace in the household. Take another 2 more breaths. And let that settle in your space. Take your palms together and start to rub the palms together. Get some warmth in the hands, rub them all around. Start to bring that warmth into your heart. Remember that gratitude that you thought about at the beginning of our practice, and bring that into your hearts, into your family space. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Feel a little softer, a little more space as you bow down to the earth. Namaste and thank you. Give your families a little squeeze, give yourself a little squeeze. Know that it's so valuable that you gave up a short time this morning just to move, connect, breathe as a family. As always, any questions or comments, have a chat. We will keep working through these shapes, adding more, adding different ones. They each serve a purpose. Keep practicing. We have done our cat-cow stretch, our rock, our dog shape. We do our swinging tree. We've done our aeroplane. We do our goddess. And they each serve a purpose to strengthen or stretch parts of the body and empower us in different ways. So enjoy working through them. Expand on the breath that we have just done, because it's very magical when you can get 5, 10, 20 breaths going as a family. Challenge yourself to sit together and notice after that how you feel as a family, and notice after that how the room feels and the atmosphere feels, because it can feel really rather different after you do this breathing. So it's really wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone.